So I have a question for you. Is it more important for you as a guy over 40 to have an ideal body fat number and great numbers from your doctor? Or is it more important to have amazing physical capabilities? In other words, to be measurably strong, to be measurably powerful, which is a combination of strength and speed, and to have a gas tank to be able to go out and do all of the things that you want to do physically without falling apart. Which one would be more valuable for you? Now, there's a debate out there, and a lot of the longevity health experts are going to automatically say, well, you want to be lean and you want to have great numbers. And really, when you get into some programs, a lot of like diet programs, things like that, where guys want to lose weight, one of the first things they'll do is do a whole blood panel, which I think is amazing. And then they sort of declare victory when the blood panel numbers look really good and when body fat sort of normalizes, right? But what they don't look at, or at least they don't look at it as deeply and as much as they should, is your physical capabilities, is your physical performance. I would make the argument that your physical performance is hands down more beneficial to you and more telling of what your real age is than all of that other stuff. The person who is very strong, who has great physical conditioning, who is very powerful, think of like the 20-year-old athlete, right? The person that is in great physical condition, most of the time, by default, they're also going to be in a great body fat. They're also going to have great numbers from the doctor. In fact, they're going to have better than average numbers from the doctor. They're going to be leaner than normal. They're going to look amazing. They're going to feel amazing. They're going to perform amazing. They're going to have all of those things. But the opposite of this is I know a lot of guys who do have an optimal body fat, who do have great numbers from the doctor, but they have very little physical capabilities. In other words, they can't run a mile. If they run up the flight of stairs, they're gassed out. They're running out of. They're breathing heavy. If they try to pick something heavy up off the floor, they're worried about hurting their back. Maybe they've got a bunk knee that they can't do the things that they want to do. Right? What makes you old is your physical capacities. It's not your cholesterol number that makes you old. It's what your body is capable of doing. Because the way that we interact in this world, the way that we move around, the way that we have experiences, at least when we're off of our screens, is with our physical bodies. So when your physical body deteriorates, think of the old man. That's what makes you old, not those other things. You can be very lean, you can have great numbers from the doc, but I'll tell you what, if I'm in a wheelchair where I can't move around the way that I want to move around, I can't get on the floor and play with my grandkids or my kids, I can't go out skiing, I can't go do the things that I love doing, then you know what? I'm kind of done here anyways. So the most important thing, if you want to look at longevity and health span, if you're into anti-aging and these kinds of things, focus on your fitness, focus on your physical capacities. But it's so much more than just fitness, because fitness is a very broad general topic, and there's a lot of craziness out there in the world of fitness. You have to understand and know what are the things that you're going to be able to do or that you should be working on to enhance your physical capabilities in a meaningful way that's going to lend itself very well to your life. I don't just mean bench presses, body and bicep curls. Those are vanity things. I don't just mean getting on the treadmill and trying to burn as many calories as you can. Those are not things that are going to lend themselves that well for you. What you want to do is you want to build. You want to do things that are going to make your full body, toenails to fingernails, stronger, more powerful, and give you some endurance that you can use in your everyday life.